Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Today's match between Port Adelaide and Geelong. Coming to you live from the Gabba. Accompanying me is Gary Lyon.
G'day, Hutto.
Gaz, is someone who's played in a grand final before. What goes through the mind of these players?
They'll just want to get their hands on the ball early. If you start well in a game like this, it gives you the confidence to play well for the whole day. Practice matches offer the ideal scenario for experimentation, Hutto. Both teams will still be looking for the result.
Geelong head onto the field as the crowd begins to roar. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Play the game as it should be played.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players.
It's more than a sport. It's a true Port Adelaide tradition. We'll never stop till we're top. There's history here in the making. We got the power to win. We'll never give in till the flag.
You couldn't orchestrate a more perfect setting for this year's grand final.
They should really spend some time lapping this up. They deserve it.
The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. Port Adelaide kicking to the left of screen. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. The grand final has begun. And here we go. It's Port Adelaide taking on Geelong. Hands that ball to the opposition. My ball, says the umpire. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Collects the loose ball. Gathered by Duncan. Decides to keep it alive. Elects to kick. Finding the loose ball was Houston. Quick handball. Turned it over. Mops up the loose ball. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Applies a bump. Puts boot to ball. Finds this one all by himself. Hawkins puts it on the boot. Out of bounds in the pocket. We'll get a throw in here. Umpire tosses it in. Lysette just swats it away. Collected the ball well.
Thank you, I'll have it.
And now it's a ball up. Thumped by Lysette. Bo picks up the loose ball. Finds the loose ball. Pumps the ball long. Collected by Henry. Hacks it out of there. Great mark under pressure. $50 metres from home. Shaping the kick for the banana. He slams it towards goal. Westhoff wins the marking contest. "20 metres from home. Westhoff, and he put it through. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Port Adelaide get the opening goal.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We resume hostilities. Punches it clear. Menegola grabbed it clean. Hartlett kicks out of the congestion. Great mark. Butters uses it by foot. Scoops it up. Slams it onto the boot. Great grab. Hawkins hacking it out of there. Menegola goes with the kick, finds a target. Wants to go, sinks the slipper into it. Hartlett controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Fantastic chase and tackle. Pepper applies the tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
That's holding the ball. Opts to play on. The boundary line wins. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Missed the target. It's a turnover. Goes backwards now. Picks up the loose ball. Menegola won himself a free. Got boot to ball. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Chose to kick it. Jonas looking to track down the footy. He runs it over the line. Thrown in now. Thrashes it with the ball now. A chance to level the scores right now. Geelong reduced the margin.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Cleary with the kicking duties. Takes a screamer. You can really see how high he managed to get in that mark. Big contender there for the mark of the year. Boat moves it now. Wines leading the race to the loose ball. Kick by Houston. Wins the race to the ball. Eben picks it up. Burn-Jones moves it by hand. And now they're away. Rosie wins the ball in the air. Intercepted. Drives it long. Off hands. Landed in his back on this occasion. He gives away a free for in the back. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. Over the top of the pack. Move it on. Chooses to play on. Parfitt looks to build some momentum with this kick. Handball's under pressure. Looks up with the kick. A strong pack mark. He drives it. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. He gives away a free for in the back. Keeps it moving. The tackle misses completely. The loose ball scooped up. Links with hands. Butters now. Dixon gets on the end of that handball. Just a minor. Port Adelaide with only a goal lead.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal.
Weighing up the options now. Rosie collects the loose ball. Stephen doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Put his body on the line. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Going for goal number one. It's going to be close. He makes that kick count. Full price. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Rosie. That's two in a row for Port Adelaide. The Power would be happy with his start.
That's a really good team goal.
We're back in the middle now. Port Adelaide clear it their way. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Parker goes to the man on the run.
Close pin.
What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Myers wins the foot race. Never on target and a behind. Geelong now only trail by 11.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Unsure of their next move. Cleary plays it to himself. Moves the ball by foot. Intercepts the ball well. Just gave it away. A low stabbing kick. Motlop steals possession. Dersma hacks it out of there. Blitzarves could be upset with that. A mark by Myers. Stepped off his line. He takes the mark. The kick from Delwood. Parker gets on the end of this. Slams it on the boot. The ball spills to corner. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. A big tackle there.
Big tackle.
Now with a low spearing kick. Just gets it onto the boot. Buse there to mop up. The ball mopped up. Takes possession. Cleary gets the ball. Good grab there from Dangerfield.
Port Adelaide just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Going for goal number one. Offline for a behind. Just 2 goals in it.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
Cleary considering the options on the kicky. Ebert collects it. A chance to reload the attack now. Taylor drives the kick. Duncan has it, wants to move it quickly, gets it away. Gone! What a tackle! Fails to fend off the tackler.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
What a brilliant tackle! Good opportunity for Geelong to put a goal through here. Stanley elects to kick. Going for goal number one. Drop punt, finds its way home from Menegola. He loved that one. Geelong now only trail by 4.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
About to resume play. Punched away.
Thank you, I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Ball up in the centre square. Big thump from Westhoff. Westhoff heading to the bench. It'll be a ball up. Lysette with the punch.
Come on, footy.
Clears the contest. Selwood controls this one. That's holding the ball. Dragged down by Burne-Jones.
Brilliant chase.
Holding the ball. Burne-Jones plays on. Kolodjasny drives the kick. Releases by hand. Boak rushes with the kick. Strong mark in the contest. Decides to play on. A great mark taken there. He takes the shot. Looks okay off the boot. Thumping kick and just offline. Port Adelaide by 5 points.
You'll have to do better than that next time. You'll have to do better than that next time.
Teammates break for him. Getting in the way was Burne-Jones. Puts on a big hit. Good mark there. Uses it by foot. Takes the mark. Gone! What a tackle! Motlop creates all sorts of problems for his opponents.
A great defensive effort.
Amon looks to convert this opportunity. Decides to kick. Nice work from Guthrie. Fantastic chase and tackle. Burne-Jones creates a contest.
Great tackling technique.
Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Now we've got a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Hughes takes the mark with a driving kick. The loose ball picked up. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Rowan doesn't quite with the leap, trying to avoid everything out there. The tackle deserves a free and gets it.
Fantastic tackle.
Lining up for goal. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Looks to use the check side for this shot. Parfitt hammers it at goal. Kolodjasny missed an opportunity to mark. They trail by less than a goal.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Cleary looking for options now. Marks all alone. Houston choosing to play on. Hartlett gets the handball away. A chance for Burton. Wines links up with a chance to run. Dug out by Menegola. A strong pack mark. Selwood goes inside forward 50. Kolodjasny gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. What a brilliant tackle!
Fantastic pressure there.
Decides to go. Bonner takes the mark uncontested. Goes with the kick. Drops the mark. Burton gets the ball out of heavy traffic.
My footy.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Let him up, Robert.
The umpire will ball it up. Lysette gets onto the ball. Sinks the slipper into it. Takes the mark all by himself. Puts on the afterburners. Nobody can catch him. He gives it a ride. Celebrating hard. Port Adelaide starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 20-10.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. He did really well there and gets the reward.
We're back in motion. Swats it. Up for grabs for Menegola. We'll get a ball up. Thumps it clear. Bonner onto the ball. Great tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Dangerfield kicks it. Parfitt gets on the end of this. A chance to put one through for his side. And the ball rolls over the boundary. The ball is coming back into play. Lysette thumps it forward. He gains possession, gathers it now. Parfitt doesn't make the tackle. Finds the loose ball, wins the race to the ball, found a way to keep it alive. Eventually the ball goes over the line. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
With the ball now. Applying the physical pressure.
Got him.
Guthrie coming off for a spell. Toss back into play. Punches it clear. The kick releases the pressure. Tui, interesting handball. Got the hands free. Stephen, hurried kick. The ball finds its way out of play. The ball is coming back into play. Westhoff hurls it away. Ball spills.
Thank you.
We'll have another ball up. Thumped clear.
Up footy.
Thrashes it. Has it now. Westhoff puts it on the boot. Gets the loose ball. Rockcliffe running off for a break. Now we've got a ball up. Hammers it. Scoops up the ball. Duncan slams it onto the boot. Henry with an easy mark. Wants to keep it moving. Hacks it on the boot. Collects the loose ball. Watts looks in a bit of pain. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Henry just threw it. Dersma goes with the kick. Bo picks up the loose ball. Taylor there to mop up. Gets it out of congestion. Ablett dug it out. Picked off the deck. Eben kicks hurriedly.
Play on.
Quickly onto the boot. Easily takes the mark. A lot of possessions for him. Heads it inside 50. Burton uses it by foot. Open opportunity for Butters. Decides to keep going. Marks in a bit of space. Moves it quickly. Bo gets in a good position. Chose to kick it. Great mark in the pack. Powell Pepper decides to play on. Dersma throws the ball away. Just threw the ball. Wants to play on. Takes that one strongly. Guthrie handballs out in front. That's holding the ball. Putting on the pressure was Guthrie.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Great tackle. Moves it by foot. Rowan gets the loose ball. Dalhouse just goes bang. Hacking it out of there. Looks up with the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
What a mark. A great grab.
Goes by hand. Motlop read it best. Manages to get it onto the boot. Rosie had the pressure bearing down. Takes a strong mark. Pumps it inside 50. Amon couldn't hang on to the ball.
Daddy!
Over the top of the pack. The handball now from Rowan. What a brilliant tackle! A full-body tackle!
Big tackle.
Fantastic chase and tackle! Moved on by Motlop. Rosie takes a strong mark. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 2. Kick on the way. Just sneaks in from behind. Port Adelaide beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 21-10.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
Blitzarves assessing the options. He gets above the crowd. Looks to move it by foot. Ball off hands. Selwood dug out the loose ball. Goes by foot. Coughed up by Duncan. Mops up the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Dixon now heading off to the bench for a break. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punched away.
My footy.
The umpire will ball it up. Radaglia clears the contest. They can create from this. Gets a quick kick away. Taylor drops the mark. Stewart clears the ball from the contest. Dalhouse uses the body well. He flicks it over. Is in his possession. He has the ball. Used the hands and gives away the free. Just got the hands in the back there. Hawkins kicks the ball deep. Good mark and looks to send it back.
Advantage.
Kick by Wines. He wins the ball in the air. Holding the ball.
Fantastic tackle.
Gone. What a tackle. Stewart opts to play on. The boundary line wins this race. Westhoff runs onto the field. Toss back into play. Clears the contest. Difficult ball control. Heads long with that kick. Picked up by Parfitt. Stephen getting a chance for a break. Now we will get a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
And now we'll have a ball up. Swats it. Tui will be the recipient of the free. High tackle. Tui moves it now. Oh, he did everything right except take the mark. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Punched away. Pau Pepper contests the hard ball. Pau Pepper won himself a free. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Puts it on the boot. Marks now and can send it back. Gone! What a tackle! Unable to create the space.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Chips it towards half forward. Dug out the loose ball. Pau Pepper gathers it now. Did well to get a hand in. Wines on the ball. He's got the football now. Picked up under pressure, and the ball ends up over the line. The umpire will throw it in. Ball tossed back in. Radaglia gets onto the ball. Did well to control the ball. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. The kick from Kolajasny. Hawkins with the mark. Plays on now. Penetrating handball. He spears the ball. It's a turnover. Great tackle. Lysette ran into a wall.
Fantastic pressure there.
Holding the ball. Elects to keep moving. Marked by Ablett. Uses it now. Finds a bit of room to mark. Moves the ball along the wing. Dangerfield presents and takes the mark. Gathered by Rockcliffe. Rockcliffe free kick. Got boot to ball. Had the pressure bearing down. That's holding the ball. Tackle knocks the ball loose. Fantastic chase and tackle. Myers, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Elects to kick. Dangerfield spills it. Intervening brilliantly was Jonas. Picks up the loose ball. Going for goal number one. Unable to grasp that chance in front of goal. Geelong close the gap to 10.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Port Adelaide have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Listen to the roar of the fans. They love that decision. Pretty lucky to get that free. Puts boot to ball. They can create from this. He just can't get out of the action. Dug it out. Cuts the kick inboard. Hands that ball to the opposition. Rushes with the kick. Taking a nice grab. Sinks the slipper into it. Had plenty of the ball. Menegolik rushes with the kick. Got hands to it.
Push.
Hartlett applying physical pressure. Buse just landed in his back. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Cliff elects to kick. Just goes bang. Taylor slams it onto the boot. Stands tall and marks. Kicks inside the 50. Hawkins marks. Got the hands free. Going for goal number one. That is a stunning goal. Kolajasny celebrating hard. Geelong behind by 4.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Umpire ready to resume play. Big thump from Lysette. Picks up the loose ball. Scoops up the ball. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Ebert with a chance to line up for goal. Puts it on the boot. Blitzarves took his eyes off the ball. Rosie wins the foot race. Kick goes astray and it's out on the full. Now with a low spearing kick, Duncan has a great set of hands. Kicks the ball deep and the mark will be paid. Tui uses it by foot. Spent that one before he earned it. We'll get a ball up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Clears the congestion. The loose ball scooped up. Releases the handball. It's cut off by Dalehouse. Interesting handball. Hits the target by hand. Seen plenty of it. Uses the hands instead of the body. And it's a free kick. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. A chance here to convert for Port Adelaide. 25 metres out. He takes aim. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Gets some reward for his efforts. Port Adelaide doing well at the moment.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Port Adelaide are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Ball gets cut off. Hartlett clears the congestion. Stands tall and marks. Dixon collects the loose ball. Finds a target. Opportunity now for Burn-Jones. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
Port Adelaide leaded at the moment. It's all a question of whether or not they can hold on to that lead for the remainder of the game.
Any thoughts from you, Gaz?
Port Adelaide got behind in the clearances but are set up well enough defensively that it hasn't made a big impact.
Thanks. Nerves will be settled by now. Second quarter action underway. Centre bounce. Stanley thumps it forward. Hurried kick. Winning the ball in the air was Ablett. "50 metres out." Going for goal number one. It's going to be close. What a goal! Ablett getting the crowd involved. The margin is now under a goal.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Port Adelaide have had less of the ball, but they still find themselves in front. It's clear that they're using it better, and that's why they lead.
The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Oh, he was as high as you like. Never took his eyes off the ball and just grabbed it with ease. Mocklock wants to play on. And the ball trickles over the line. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. Ball back into play. Hammers it. The loose ball picked up. Gathers it now. He gets another possession. The ball in the hands of Rockcliffe. Takes possession. Uses it by foot. Rosie marks it. "40 metres from home." Wants to open up the angle. A disappointing kick. Port Adelaide by 5 points.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there. Port Adelaide are getting the opposition on turnover. They are working hard without the ball and putting on the pressure to win it back.
Ready to bring it back into play. Buse drives the kick. Blitzards found some space and marked. Found space for an easy mark. Moves the ball by foot. Finds himself in space and marks.
Really good mark. Big effort.
Buse goes with the kick. Moved on by Radaglia. Wins the race to the ball. Kick by Ablett. Kept alive under pressure. Unfortunately not for long as the ball goes out. We'll get a ball in. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Rowan gets it out of congestion. Hawkins did well to win that ball. A tough chance from here.
Good call, Hutto.
Setting up for the check side. They'll regain the lead if he nails this one. Hawkins kicks it out and the ball will be coming back. Burn-Jones kicks hard along the boundary line. A stab kick from Houston. He takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Turned it over. Missed the target. What a brilliant tackle. Duncan upended.
A great defensive effort.
Holding the ball. Boat plays it on. Burn-Jones doesn't take the mark. Dalhouse just threw it. Just threw the ball. The ball finds itself to the boundary. Wines wants to play on. Good mark there. Moves it on. Takes a simple grab. Eben puts it on the boot. He gives chase to the footy. Great tackle. Hartlett finds a way to hang on.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Got boot to ball. They chase after the loose ball. A clean pickup. Houston making his way onto the field. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Motlop coming on. And we'll get a ball up. Clears the contest. Brings it out of the pack. Off hands from Rockcliffe. Does well to keep it in play. Just gave it away. Collects the loose ball. Has a man running for him. Boak heads onto the ground. My ball, says the umpire. Lysette got a fist to it. Can't take the mark. Pal Pepper heads onto the ground. Ball up in the centre square. Thumped clear. Narrowly avoids the tackle. Boak runs onto the field. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Westhoff with the punch. Amon earns a free kick. The kick from Amon. Nobody can hold on here. He just throws that ball. Hartlett takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Goes with the kick. Taylor continues to find the ball.
He's getting off the chain.
Looks like it's going to be paid deliberate. Lysette running off for a break. Goes the long option. The ball ends up with Menegola. Intercepted with the ball is Stanley. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Gets wrapped up.
Outstanding pressure.
What a brilliant tackle. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Parfitt launches towards goal. Started the kick wide and it never came back. There's nothing in this.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Considering the options on the kick-in. Ends up marking uncontested. Houston moves it now. Gets into some space to mark this. Ebert is streaming past and gets the footy. Kicks hurriedly. Rowan gets on the end of this. Had plenty of the ball. Geelong reduced the margin.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there.
Cleary with the responsibility of kicking it in. A strong mark in the pack from Hartlett. Slams it on the boot. Even used the body to take that mark. Looks to move it by foot. Motlop wins the ball in the air. A spearing kick. A good job keeping it in play there. Couldn't go on with it and the ball goes out. Boat coming onto the ground. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Lysette making his way onto the field. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Punches it clear. Just manufactures what he could. He gets his hands on the footy.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Stephen collects it. Even hurried kick. Finding the ball was Modlock. Just gave it away. Finds a way around the tackler. Dixon, the better man there. "20 metres from home." Plans to bend this one with the banana. Going for goal number 1. Kick on the way. Port Adelaide by 4 points.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Port Adelaide are forcing the opposition to give it to the open player. They aren't allowing them any room to move forward.
Searching for a teammate. Dangerfield elects to kick. Parfitt gets in the way. That's holding the ball. Hunted down.
Brilliant chase.
Gone. What a tackle. Goes by foot. Powell Pepper got up, but couldn't bring it down. What a brilliant tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Holding the ball. Ebert kicks it. Terrific mark there.
Move it on!
Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the full. Going for distance with the kick. It's marked by Taylor. He drives it. The mark is taken by Stephen. Ablett gives it off, and now they go. Uses it now. A chance to gather the ball. Finds the loose ball. That tackle just too high. Good body work to win the mark. This will certainly test him from this distance. Rowan might run around to open up the angle here. They'll snatch the lead if this goes through. Hook the kick wide and a behind. Once again, they can't convert it to the scoreboard. They are right back in this now.
A bad finish results in the behind. You'll have to do better than that next time. Geelong need to find the ball more. If they can get their hands on the ball, then they can start to create some chances.
Considering the options on the kick-in. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Chose to kick it. Menegola looks to get onto the football. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Thrashes it. He's got the footy in his hands. Radaglia handballs. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. Congratulated by his teammates. They're in the lead now.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal. Geelong are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
Back in the middle now. Thumps it clear.
No prior.
Ball up calls. Clears the contest. Ball picked up. Collected by Ablett. Slams it onto the boot. Finding the loose ball was Myers. He decides to go for home. Geelong by 4 points.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. A bad finish results in the behind. Geelong have failed to get on top of the clearance, but it's how they can turn the ball over that is allowing them to score.
Cleary. Players move as they look to provide an option. Mops up the loose ball. Great control there. Watts uses his pace. He wins possession. Radaglia hacks it on the boot. Rowan kicks inside the 50. The mark is taken by Burn-Jones. Great mark in the pack.
Move it on.
Elects to kick. Marking in space was Houston. Elects to kick it long. The mark has been taken. Dersmak elects to kick. Doing well with the mark. Gets a touch to the ball. Stephen earns a free kick. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Puts boot to ball. Guthrie marks it. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result.
Move it on.
Decides to kick. Dalhouse cuts it off. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Dangerfield gets wrapped up by Hartlett.
Great tackling technique.
Out on the full.
Down the ball.
Guthrie coming on. Goal scoring opportunity for Parfitt with a driving kick. Intercepted by O'Connor. Fantastic chase and tackle. Laying a strong tackle.
Great tackle.
That's holding the ball. Watts kicks it out of the back half. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
He has the ball. He's picked up an injury. It's difficult to see him coming back on after that. Just gets a hand in. Cleanly picked up. Blitzarves just put it on the boot. The ball mopped up. Takes on the space. Jonas slick with the hands. Westhoff kicks hurriedly. A big contested grab. Boat drives the kick. Eben marks uncontested.
Move it on.
"35 metres out, almost directly in front here. He goes it alone, on its way. Look at them celebrate that effort. The power hit back and grab the lead.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Port Adelaide are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities.
Back in the middle to resume play. Thumped clear. Westhoff releases the handball under pressure. Just put it on the boot. The mark has been taken. Taylor decides to play on. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Unable to put that one through. Port Adelaide with the ascendancy over Geelong, leading 36-33.
You'll have to do better than that next time. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal.
Blitz halves deciding where to go with the kick in. Sees it out of play. Dangerfield heads onto the ground. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Henry quickly onto the boot. He got up high, but couldn't bring it down. The ball spills to Rockcliffe. Hacks it out of there. And the boundary line wins. Selwood coming onto the ground. Umpire tosses it in. Punched away. Rockcliffe dug out the loose ball. Kicks in heavy traffic. Fumbles the ball. Just landed in his back. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Kick by Ablett. Gets the loose ball. Sweeping handball. Hacking it out of there. Dersmack runs. Gone! What a tackle! Blitzarves puts the tackle on Dersmack.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Blitzarves moves it now. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Takes the mark.
A great grab. What a mark.
The kick from Duncan. Takes that one strongly. Guthrie uses it by foot. Picking it up was Dixon. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Used the hands and gives away the free. Takes it well. Moves it by foot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Moved on by Hartlett. He takes the mark. Boat not wasting time. Elects to play on. Keeps it moving. Turned it over.
False pin. Thank you.
And the umpire will ball it up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Great tackle. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Gone. What a tackle. Keeps moving. Guthrie takes it well. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Dalhouse runs onto the field. Ball over the line. Thrown in now. Lysette won the hit out. Great tackle. Loses control of the ball. Holding the ball. Wines, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Marks that ball uncontested. 40 metres out. Westhock is going to need a good kick to put it through here. He might kick a goal. Looks okay off the boot. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Blitzarves puts it on the boot. Off hands. Hartlett having some trouble down there. That doesn't look good. I don't think he'll be coming back. Thumped by Stanley. Guthrie must have double vision. What a brilliant tackle. Somehow got the ball out. Fantastic chase and tackle. O'Connor sends one up towards the wing. Looks up with the kick. Couldn't keep it alive. It's out of play. Rowan making his way onto the field. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Keeps it alive, under some pressure. Marked by Motlop. 50 metres from home. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. He likes his chances from here. Motlop couldn't quite nail the kick. It goes through for yet another behind. Just a few points the difference.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Geelong are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
Blitzarves looking to bring it back into play. Advances now. Movement by hand. Taylor uses the bump. Motlop gathers it now. Just gets the kick away. Intercepted. Radaglia thumped it clear. Uses the bump. Looks up with the kick. A chance to put one through here for Geelong. Drives it inside 50. That was sweet. They put through another. That's the first goal of the day for Hawkins. He's enjoying that goal.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Port Adelaide have been better around the contest, but they need to make the most of that stat and put it on the scoreboard.
We're back in the middle now. Hammers it. This is Dangerfield. Dug out the loose ball. Kicks out of the congestion. Parpet takes a strong mark. Keeps going. Out of bounds, right on the 50. Ball over the boundary line. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it.
Outstanding pressure.
That's holding the ball. Wines gets some distance on the kick. Nice hands. Releases the handball. Motlop getting a chance for a break. Toss back into play. Lysette hurls it away. And the mark will be paid. Wines kicks it out of bounds on the full. Moves the ball out of defence. The ball ends up with Henry. Works it across the ground. Ball collected. Found time to get it on the boot. Well taken at ground level. Radaglia wins it back. Radaglia won himself a free. Radaglia choosing to play on. Flew high, but didn't hold on. Hits him hard. Just handballs into space. Here's Myers. Kept alive under pressure. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
He gets above the crowd.
Move it on.
A strong pack mark. Tui has resources out wide. With a driving kick. Does well to keep the ball alive. Heads inside 50. Menegolik with an easy mark. Got boot to ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Watts just threw it. Opportunity once again for Geelong to put one through. 40 metres from home. Deep in the pocket. It's going to take a good kick from here.
That's true, Hutto.
Going for goal number one. The kick towards goal. Just a few points the difference.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Cleary weighing up the options now. Marking in space was Hartlett. Uses it now. Tui didn't mark it. Gathered by Dixon. Wants to take them on. Winds up and goes long. Mops up the loose ball. Buse kicks in heavy traffic. The ball spills to Tui. Continues to find the footy. Looks to move it by foot. Menegolik got hands to it. Burton heading to the bench. The umpire calls for the ball now. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Bonner hunting with authority.
Great tackle.
Decides to kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Myers plays it on. A good mark under the circumstances. Stewart opts to play on. It's marked by Ablett. Elects to kick. A solid mark from Hawkins. Tries to gain some territory. Ball hits the deck. Drives it out of the pack. Dersmack wins the marking contest. Sinks the slipper into it. Easily takes the mark. Powell Pepper is streaming past and gets the footy. He's been influential. Releases by hand. Montlock gets on the end of that handball. They are within a kick.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Port Adelaide are actually on top in the contested possessions. They just need to convert that dominance into scoreboard pressure.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Guthrie plays on. An easy grab for Hughes. Goes by foot. A race for the loose ball. Picks up the loose ball. He drives it. Port Adelaide fans would love to see this one sail through.
Move it on.
The umpire says play on. Finds this and marks well. "30 metres out." Dersman going for number one. He bangs it through. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Port Adelaide go back in the lead again.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Geelong forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Does well to cut off the kick. Wants to keep moving. The ball is picked up and kept alive. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Lysette thumps it clear. He wins possession. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Houston with the intercept. Collects the loose ball. Taylor hacking it out of there. Taken well at ground level by Hawkins. Able to release the kick. Missed the target.
My footy.
It'll be a ball up. Thrashes it. Has it now. Henry won himself a free. The tackle over the shoulder. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. Stephen collects the loose ball. Looks okay off the boot. Always look like you're behind. The margin is now under a goal.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. You've just got to do better there.
Cleary, unsure of the next move. Gets into a good position to take that. Wines kicks it. Not long left on the clock now. Plays on. That was a sloppy handball. He's having a big game right now.
You're right, Hutto. An absolute ball magnet.
Finds a target. Might be too far out to score. Rowan lining up now on a 45-degree angle. He's really turning it on now. Gets his first. He's excited about that one. They've hit the front.
The Cats aren't winning as much of the footy, but are still controlling the contest. Their efficiency with the ball is superior.
How did you see the second term, Gaz?
Some of those early nerves have settled down and the players are starting to play really good footy.
Let's analyse the stats.
Port Adelaide are finding more of the ball here. They just need to turn those possessions into opportunities up forward to get back into this game.
Thanks, Gaz. Halftime at the grand final with both teams' seasons on the line. Stay tuned for a big second half. The crowd's anxious. Let's get into the second half. We resume hostilities. Punches it clear. He gets his hands on the footy.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
Ball up in the centre square.
It's a very tight game right now.
Winning it was Lyset. He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Doesn't take the mark. He's been in everything. Kick on the way. Dixon with the opportunity in front of goal. "30 metres from home. Going to need a good kick to put it through here. Going with the outside of the boot for this shot. He goes for broke. Just landed in his back. He gives away a free for in the back. Bounces over the line. Guthrie goes with the kick. Almost cut it off. The ball rolls over the boundary line. Ball tossed back in. Swats it. Burton with a clean collect.
My footy.
Thumps it clear. Showed good control. With quick hands. Picked off by Radicaliak. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He's setting the example at the moment.
The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. It'll be a throw-in. Umpire tosses it in. Thumps it clear. Finding the loose ball was Menegola. Puts on a bump. We'll get a stoppage.
A critical stage of this one.
Stanley with a big fist on it.
False pin. Thank you.
It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Stanley clears the contest. Wine controlled it well off the bounce. Holding the ball. Wine's wrapped up. Chips it towards half forward. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. He takes it across the line. Ball back into play. Lyset thrashes it. Gets on the end of this. Guthrie puts on a bump. Gathers it now. Just gets it onto the boot. Duncan failing to get near it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Good mark there. Well picked up. Out of bounds in the pocket. The umpire will throw it back into play. The ball is coming back into play. Westhoff just swats it away. He gains possession. That's holding the ball. What a tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Gone. What a tackle. Goal scoring opportunity for Rosie. Puts it on the boot. Nice mark under pressure. 40 metres out. Looking to kick goal number 2. Westhoff puts another one through. He acknowledges the crowd. They've taken the lead.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Port Adelaide are gaining a lot of their advantage through some smart kicks and even better marking inside their forward 50.
About to resume play. The clearance goes the way of Port Adelaide. Fantastic chase and tackle. The ball spills in the tackle. Great tackle. Keeps it moving. Takes an uncontested mark. Stephen wants to play on. Wants to keep it moving. Dug out the loose ball. Menegola collects it. Jonas gets a quick kick away. Guthrie couldn't snaffle it. Landed in his back on this occasion. Has to do better in that mark contest. Stephen gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Puts it into the 50. Marks that ball uncontested. 40 metres out. A chance to steal the lead right here. Hawkins with a poor kick out of play. Buse coming on. Kicks it out of the back half. Doing well to intercept that kick. Moves it quickly. Scoops up the ball. Ends up turning this ball over. Kicks to the square. Over the top of the pack. Wants to go. Found a way to keep it alive. Amon can link up through hands. Charges with intent. Rockcliffe throws the ball away. The kick from Kolajasny takes a simple grab, keeps moving. At full stride, receives the handball. Applies a bump. Burne-Jones making his way onto the field. Ball up in the centre square.
The game has tightened right up.
Thrashes it. Stanley with a penetrating handball. Driving kick inside 50. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Burne-Jones coming off for a spell. Thrown in now. Radicaliak with the hit. Hurried kick. Intercepts the ball very well. Now it's a ball up. Thumped clear. Opportunity for Burton. The ball's knocked loose.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Swats it. Menegola scoops it up. The kick goes out on the full from Delwood. Rockcliffe runs onto the field. Just kicks it long. Hartley finding it in motion.
Leave it on.
The umpire telling him to play on now. Rushes with the kick. Drops the ball. Lobs the handball. Motlop finds his man on the move. Goes wide from behind. 4 points the difference.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Port Adelaide go behind in the uncontested footy, but so far they've made sure it hasn't been too damaging for them.
Teammates break for him. Tui choosing to play on. Taylor takes the mark uncontested, gets a hand in. Finding the ball was Dixon. Found a way to keep balanced. Can he put it through? Pretty happy with that one. Port Adelaide could kick back-to-back goals. The margin is 10.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Back in the middle to resume play now. Punches it clear. What a brilliant tackle! Stephen sticks the tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
That's holding the ball. Stepped off his line. How did he do that? That is some serious hang time there. He got up and then he kept on going. A great grab. Moves it by foot. Dangerfield with the mark.
Port Adelaide haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Rowan flew high, but didn't hold on. Put his body on the line. Dangerfield delivers with a straight drop punt. That's his first. He celebrates hard after that. Geelong close the gap to 4.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. The Cats are trying to control the play on the outside, but they might be overusing the ball a bit at times. Playing more direct might help them.
Westhoff with a big fist on it. He's got the footy in his hands. Hits the target by hand. Magnificent leap and mark.
Sensational mark.
Just an incredible mark. Not many players can do that. Bonner decides to play on. Takes a nice mark. Boat drives the kick. Dersma marks in a bit of space. Uses it by foot. Under pressure, but keeps it alive. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's showing everyone how it's done.
Westhoff heads to the bench for a break.
The players will be feeling the heat right now.
The ball is coming back into play. Stanley won the hit out. Marks now and can send it back. Bonner kicks it. Kolodjasny has a great set of hands. The free kick has been paid. Puts boot to ball. Kolodjasny plays it on. Moves the ball by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Bonner plays on. And the mark will be paid. Chose to kick it. Lysette landed in his back on this occasion. He gives away a free for in the back. Goes with the kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Gets the handball away. Cleary just gets it onto the boot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Move it on.
Moves it on. Takes that one strongly. Tui moves it now. Doing well with the mark. Slick with the hands. Winds links for the teammate who can run. Just manages to release the kick. Goes by hand. Fighting hard was Westhoff. Gets some rewards for his efforts. The lead is now 10.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Geelong have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Ebert coming on. Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
The ball mopped up. Stanley uses it by foot. The loose ball picked up. Rockcliffe just kicks it long. Westhoff gains possession. Puts the foot down. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. 11 points the difference.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. Port Adelaide have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
He's put it out on the full. Duncan heads onto the ground. Goes inside, forward 50. Ball gets cut off. Hands that ball to the opposition. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Amon coming onto the ground. Toss back into play. Stanley clears the contest. Boak will be the recipient of the free. A poorly executed tackle there. Port Adelaide would love to make the most of this opportunity. 40 metres from home. He slams it towards goal. The kick towards goal. His teammates rush over. Port Adelaide fleet Geelong 70 to 53.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We're back in the middle. Stanley with the punch. Picked up now. Sends it clear of the contest. Collected by Dalhouse. With a burst of speed. What an exciting run. Myers links up with a chance to run. The kick doesn't even register a score. That kick goes out on the full. Moved on by Jonas. Clears the ball from the contest. Picked off the deck. They can create from this. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Wines wins the foot race. Menegola picks up the loose ball. Hacks it out of there. Picked up under pressure. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
Yes, I know, he's a class act.
Doesn't waste any time. He takes the mark. Decides to keep going. Fought hard to get a handball away. With the ball now. Wins the race to the ball. Blitzarves did well to win that ball. Blitzarves sends one up towards the wing. Guthrie, not wasting time, elects to play on. Intercepts the ball very well. Amon elects to kick. Menegola wins the ball in the air. Marked by Tui. Wants to keep moving. Even wins it back. Slams it on the boot. Blitzarves with a chance on the turnover. Sees it over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Ends up with Selwood. Snaffled up by Blitzarves. Holding the ball! The ball goes to ground. Gone! What a tackle! Advances now. The contest, no match for him.
Of course, Hutto.
Looks to move it by foot. Good mark by Dalhouse. Stabs at the kick. Guthrie takes it well. Putting this one through would give Geelong plenty of confidence. Plays on now. Jonas had it, lost it. Motlop gets the loose ball. He's kicked it out on the full. A long driving kick over the top of the pack. Dixon opts to play on. Bonner marks uncontested. Uses it by foot. Gets into some space to mark this. Burton not wasting time. Elects to play on. Dangerfield read it best. Great tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Fantastic pressure there.
What a brilliant tackle. Giving it off was Bonner. Hartlett sends one up towards the wing. Bo couldn't hang on to the ball. Duncan brings it out of the pack. Just landed in his back. He gives away a free for in the back. Parfitt sets his sights on the goals. Puts boot to ball. Takes a strong mark. "25 metres out. Duncan going for number one. Celebrating hard. It's under 2 goals now.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Back with another centre bounce. Clears the contest. Takes possession. Fantastic chase and tackle. Wines gets right in his face.
A great defensive effort.
The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Winds, plays it on. Guthrie there to mop up. A clean pickup. Takes a simple grab. Kick by Stewart. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Sinks the slipper into it. Finds a bit of room to mark. Plays on quickly. Guthrie gives it to the player running past. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it'll be coming back. Boak heads to the bench for a break. He drives it. Myers does well to mark. Goes by foot. Stanley presents and takes the mark. A chance to put a second goal on the ball. Great grab. Hartlett earns a free kick. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Moves it by foot. Lysette runs after this one. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Lysette sends one up towards the wing. Simply outplayed his opponent. Aim on, one out in the square. Watts determined to reach the ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Concedes some ground with the kick. Bonner collects the loose ball. Goes with the kick. Ends up marking uncontested. Uses it now. Winning the ball in the air was Amon. Wants to move it quickly. A mark by Ebert. Spears the ball. The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Couldn't see off Dixon.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Dixon choosing to play on. Takes it well. Lysette lobs the handball. Hartlett hurried kick. Does well to cut off the kick. Stewart puts the handball out in front. Quickly onto the boot. Selwood uses the body well. Got boot to ball. Finds a target. Links with hands. Kicks hurriedly. Rockcliffe spills it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
And now we'll have a ball up. Stanley thumped it clear. The mark is taken by Ablett. Chose to kick it. A great mark taken there. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Ball offhand. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Landed in his back on this occasion. Has to do better in that mark contest. Geelong would love to make the most of this opportunity. "25 metres out, lining up now, directly in front. Myers goes for goal. He delivers with the drop punt. He puts through his first goal. Smiles all round. The Cats have kicked back-to-back goals. Geelong now only trail by 5.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
And we're back in motion. Hammers it. Lysette did well not to fumble. Decides to kick. Good grab there from O'Connor. He's kicked it out on the full. Bonner heading to the bench. Ablett gives away a free for in the back. Has to do better in that mark contest. The ball rolls across the line. Puts it on the boot. Good mark. And looks to send it back. It's a turnover. That's holding the ball. Great tackle.
Brilliant chase.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Moves the ball by foot. The ball finds Adagalia. What a brilliant tackle! Tackles.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Gone! What a tackle! With a driving kick. Stands tall and marks. Handballs. He's got the football now.
I'll have it.
And we'll get a ball up.
It's very tense at the moment.
Lysette with the hit. Menegola heads onto the ground. And the umpire will ball it up. Punched away. Uses the bump. Duncan wins the foot race. Gets the loose ball. Heads back with the kick. Finds the loose ball. Houston just threw it. Works it across the ground. A big contested grab. Menegola decides to play on. He flicks it over. Hands that ball to the opposition. Finds this and marks well. Sweeping handball from Dixon. Contests the hard ball. Moves the ball along the wing. Dropped a mark he should have taken. And the umpire calls for a stoppage. Lysette hurls it away. And now Rowan scoops it up. Now we'll get a ball up. Thumped by Lysette. Powell-Pepper was taken high in the tackle. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Decides to go. Houston gets in a good position. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. Powell-Pepper hangs on to that one. Slams it on the boot. Landed in his back on this occasion. He gives away a free for in the back. Finding the loose ball was Dalhouse. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Just got the hands in the back there. Dalhouse looks to build some momentum with this kick. Elects to keep moving. This is a big kick in the context of this game. A kick to hit the front. He just loved that one. Geelong goes back in front.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Geelong are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Back in the middle now as the Rucks go at it. Stanley thumps it clear. Menegola dug out the loose ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Houston has resources out wide. Runs it over the boundary line.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto.
Umpire tosses it in. Ratugolea just swats it away. Stanley collected the ball well. Is in his possession. Lucky to score with that shot. Geelong by 2 points.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Unsure of their next move. Dixon takes the mark. Keeps going. Houston marks. Looks up with the kick. Watts used the body to take that mark. Plays on. He gets above the crowd. Elects to kick. Nice work from Burn-Jones. Uses a short handball. Amon finds possession. Duncan puts it on the boot. Houston doesn't quite with the leap. Has to do better in that mark contest. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Putting this one through would give Geelong plenty of confidence. Duncan creating plenty with the ball. Great tackle. What a tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Only seconds remaining in this quarter. Pepper goes with the kick. Nice hands. Decides to kick. He wins. We have 1 quarter left to play. What caught your eye, Gary?
This is a great grand final.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Port Adelaide just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Thanks for that. All is on the line in the final term. Umpire ready to resume play. Punches it clear. Clears the ball from the contest. Coughed up by Cleary. Ablett landed in his back on this occasion. He gives away a free for in the back. The ball goes over the line.
The players will be feeling it out there.
Ball back into play. Clears the contest. Eben puts it out on the full. Moves the ball by foot. Off hands from Menegola. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Thank you, guys.
Umpire calls for the ball. Thrashes it. Guthrie hits him hard. thumped clear. Duncan made the tricky bounce look easy. Holding the ball! Wines hunting with authority.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Holding the ball! Goes for territory. Ends up turning this ball over. What a mark. Oh, put that poster in your bedroom.
What a mark.
Duncan with a chance if he can keep his cool. Not sure if he has the journey from here. He takes aim. On his way. Just not good enough with that kick. Geelong by 3.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Cleary to bring it back into play. Burn-Jones found some space and marked. He's having a big game right now.
He seems to always be in the contest, Hutto.
That's holding the ball. Applies pressure.
Great tackling technique.
Gone! What a tackle! The kick from Burn-Jones. Marks now and can send it back. Chips it towards half forward. Intercepts the ball very well. Houston getting in on the act. Pepper got under it. Penetrating handball. Tui unable to apply the tackle. He spears the ball. Oh, he did everything right except take the mark. The tackle deserved a free and gets it.
A great defensive effort.
Great tackle. Burton opts to play on. Open opportunity for Houston. Houston sends one up towards the wing. Selwood puts on a big hit. What a brilliant tackle! Unable to create the space.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Fantastic chase and tackle. An easy grab for Rockcliffe. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Really good mark. Big effort.
Guthrie drives the kick. Good mark and looks to send it back. Just through the ball. Tui goes with the kick.
The players will be feeling the heat right now.
Westhoff thumps it forward. Has it now. Uses it now. Open opportunity for Butters. Turns on the gas. Still finding a way through. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Port Adelaide behind by 2.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Geelong are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Blitzarves ready to bring it back into play. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Motlop will have to put everything into this one. Going for goal number 1. It's going to be close. They get around him after that effort. They're in front.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. The Cats just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Lysette gets onto the ball.
No prior.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Winning it was Lysette.
I'll have it.
It'll be a ball up. Big thump from Westhoff.
Ball's pin. Thank you.
Ball up in the centre square.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto.
Hammers it. He gets his hands on the footy.
Thank you.
We'll get a ball up. Westhoff got a fist to it. Great tackle. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Fantastic tackle.
That's holding the ball. Goes by foot. Great mark. Chooses to play on. Wine kicks it. Couldn't snaffle it. Fantastic chase and tackle. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Holding the ball. Butters with a chance to line up for goal.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
40 metres from home. You'd expect this one to sail through the middle. Going for goal number one. Kick on the way. Butters couldn't be happier with that goal. Port Adelaide have kicked the last two goals. Now they lead by 10.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Geelong aren't converting their dominant periods. They've had enough inside 50s, but it's coming out too easily. Pressure and forward half turnovers is what they need.
Swats it. Rockcliffe moves it now. Mocklock was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. He just throws that ball. Hughes puts it on the boot. Ebert gets a quick kick away. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Dixon hit the man hard. Gets it away under pressure. Dug it out. What a brilliant tackle. Rockcliffe gets right in his face.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Gone. What a tackle. Good opportunity for Port Adelaide to put a goal through here. Rockcliffe going for number one. A drop punt through the goals. Congratulated by his teammates. Port Adelaide have 3 in a row. The margin is 16.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Port Adelaide are allowing the opposition some time on the outside, but it isn't hurting them too badly. Lots of uncontested ball for not much reward.
Centre bounce.
Port Adelaide are getting first use from their ruckman.
The loose ball scooped up. Gets past the tackle. Easily takes the mark. Dixon wants to play on. Westhoff got the hands free. The loose ball scooped up. Dug out the loose ball. Handballs out into space. The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Bonner sticks the tackle.
Fantastic pressure there.
So, what can Port Adelaide do with this opportunity in front of goal? Bonner with the shot. The kick towards goal. Pretty happy with that one. The lead is now 22.
That's a really good team goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Geelong just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Punched away. Dangerfield misses the tackle. Selwood releases the ball. Avoids the pressure. Picks it up. Cleanly picked up. Yet another possession. Stephen earns a free kick. A poorly executed tackle there. Stephen uses it by foot. Rowan drops the mark. Outruns the tackler. Gone! What a tackle! Burton creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Brilliant chase.
Move it on.
Called to play on. Houston just gets the kick away. Ball collected. Looking to kick goal number 2. Rowan celebrates with the fans. Geelong reduced the margin.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Geelong can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
The game is back underway. Lysette thrashes it. Hawkins coming onto the ground. We'll have another ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Let him up. Well.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Lysette gets onto the ball. Controlled well off the bounce. Stephen having an impact again.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Clears the congestion. What a talent. What a mark. Oh, the replay shows just how good that mark was.
Wow!
Cleary elects to kick. Westhoff found a way to mark that one. Decides to play on. The mark has been taken.
The Power are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The kick goes out on the full from Rockcliffe. Moved on by Stephen. Radicalizia takes a strong mark. Puts it on the boot. The contest, no match for him.
You're right, Hutto.
The kick goes out on the full from Bonner. Boat runs onto the field. A chance to put one through here for Geelong. Jonas gathers it now. Lysette collects it. Gathers it now.
Right footy.
Ball up on the outer side wing. Thumped by Westhoff.
Thank you, I'll have it.
It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Westhoff thumps it forward. Scoops up the ball. Radicalier picks up the loose ball. Taking a nice grab. Jonas plays on. A chance to reload the attack now. Goes with the kick. Amon needs to lift.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Dishes it off. Goes by hand to Watts. Has a runner alongside him. Butters gets on the end of that handball. Intervening brilliantly was Stewart. What a brilliant tackle! Hunted down by Rosie.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Great tackle. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 40 metres out. Rosie with a chance for a third goal today. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Port Adelaide with a handy break. They lead Geelong 101-79.
He did really well there and gets the reward. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Geelong need to be more efficient with their ball use. They've allowed the opposition too much influence from intercept marks.
About to resume hostilities. Thumps it clear. Taken by Duncan. Kicks out of the congestion. Takes a nice mark. A piercing kick from Myers. A good job keeping it in play there. Eventually, the ball goes over the line. Burton making his way onto the field. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
And the umpire says, my ball. Swats it. Ball picked up. Jonas doesn't make the tackle. Fantastic chase and tackle.
Great tackling technique.
Holding the ball. Kick by Jonas. Wines grabs that one.
The Power have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Dixon, the better man there. Chose to kick it. Does well to cut off the kick. Henry just threw it. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. "25 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Bonnet enjoying that goal. That's 2 in a row for Port Adelaide. 28 points the difference.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Geelong can't get their hands to the footy. If they can win more of the ball, then they can get back into this game.
Centre bounce. Hammers it. Is in his possession. Steady hands there as he holds that one. A chance to reload the attack now. Elects to kick. Intercepts the ball very well. Bonnet plays on. Hartler takes it strongly. Hartler kicks hard along the boundary line. The ball goes over the line. Pepper coming on. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Thrashes it. Ablett hacking it out of there. Collects the loose ball. Gets around the pressure. Slams it on the boot. Bounce. Works for Rosie. Ineffective handball. Clean pickup by Kyle Pepper. Dersma keeps it moving. With the ball now. He's had a stellar match. Disguises that nicely and rushes it through. The lead is now 29.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You'll have to do better than that next time. Geelong are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Blitzards to bring it in. Just landed in his back. Has to do better in that mark contest. Cleary doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Selwood got hands to it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Couldn't take it. Picks up the loose ball. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. Dixon has it.
Leave it on.
He's been told to play on. They are happy with that effort. This kick has extended their lead. Look at them celebrate that effort. Port Adelaide really starting to dominate.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Geelong are giving up too often on possession. They need to lower their eyes and hit a target when going forward.
Slams it onto the boot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. "50 metres out. This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. Geelong now only trail by 34.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. A bad finish results in the behind.
Cleary with the kicking duties. Dersma doesn't take the mark. Stephen won himself a free. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. 35 metres out. Looks like he might run around and open up the angle. The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a glimmer of hope. He's excited about that one. Geelong behind by 28.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Port Adelaide have taken charge of the contested ball. It's allowing them to create their scoring opportunities.
Back in the middle now. Lysette won the hit out. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Stephen has resources out wide. Finds the loose ball. How perfect slams it onto the boot. Decides to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. Ball to be tossed back in. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Lysette hurls it away. Mops up the loose ball. Taylor coming on. Now it's a ball up. Punches it clear. The kick releases the pressure. Hits him hard. There's someone on the ground. I think it's Hartlett. That doesn't look great. Looks unlikely he will see any further action.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Bonner kicks it long. Boat wins the ball in the air. Wants to play on. Gets a quick kick away. Takes a strong mark. Drives the ball out of defence. Good mark there. Elected to play on. Takes the mark. Drives the kick hard. Does well to cut off the kick. Motlop wants to keep it moving by hand. Lysette gives it to the player running past. Congratulated by his teammates. Port Adelaide is starting to take control.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. That's a really good team goal. Geelong are struggling in the contested ball numbers. They aren't hunting the ball hard enough and it's hurting them.
We resume hostilities. Lysette thrashes it. Now we've got a ball up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Hartlett heads onto the ground. The umpire calls for it. Lysette just swats it away. Ablett will be the recipient of the free. High tackle. Goes the long option. Radaglia wins the ball in the air. Elects to kick it long. It's a foot race to get this one. Looks to move it by foot. Powell Pepper uses the body well.
Go.
Powell Pepper sends one up towards the wing. Boat uses it by foot. Kolodjasny takes it strongly. A low stabbing kick. Tui gets on the end of this. Opts to play on. Great mark in the pack. Rowan runs after this one. Wins the race to the ball. They really need a goal on the board now. He celebrates hard after that. Probably left their run a little late here.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That's a really good team goal. Port Adelaide are winning plenty of the ball at the moment and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
We're back in the middle. Punched away. Made the tricky bounce look easy.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire will ball it up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Use the hands and gives away the free. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Sinks the slipper into it. Stewart got up, but couldn't bring it down. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hutto.
He continues to run. Ablett has the ball. Hawkins with a poor kick out of play. With a driving kick. Takes that one strongly. Keeps it moving. The ball ends up with Houston. Looks up with the kick. Marks in a bit of space. Burton choosing to play on. The mark has been taken. Pepper with a low spearing kick, and the mark will be paid.
Move it on.
Elects to keep moving. Cleary has a great set of hands.
Port Adelaide are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Burton finds a way to hang on.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Moves it quickly. Houston marks in a bit of space. Jonas comes away with the ball, linking by hand. The ball spills to Pepper. Tui drives it out of the pack. Moves it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. He drives it. The ball mopped up. Rowan bangs it on the boot now. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He has been outstanding here, Hutto.
Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. That tackle just too high. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Uses it by foot. Kolajasny didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
That's holding the ball.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Pepper goes with the kick. Cleary over the top. Puts boot to ball. The mark is taken by Watts. Got boot to ball. Gets into a good position to take that. He gains possession. Picked up now. Just goes bang. He's got the football now. He wins possession. He has the ball. Rockcliffe receives the ball. Gathered by Stephen. Tui there to mop up. Kolajasny will be upset with that. Blitzarves rushes with the kick. Bo couldn't snaffle it. Collected by Ablett. Has to do better in that mark contest. Just got the hands in the back there. Opportunity once again for Geelong to put one through. The mark is taken by Houston. Keeps the kick low. Couldn't quite with the mark. Landed in his back on this occasion. Punches the kick. A strong pack mark. Selwood releases by hand. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Just got the hands in the back there. Duncan looks to convert this opportunity. Goes by foot. Terrific mark there. Wants to go. Handballs to no one in particular. Takes possession. Dangerfield gets the loose ball. Just put it on the boot. He couldn't hang on. Parfitt won himself a free. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Geelong fans would love to see this one sail through. Going for goal number 1. On its way. Geelong trying to get it back to a manageable score.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Port Adelaide have been inside 50 less times than the opposition, but they're making the most of their chances, and that sees them in front.
Clury assessing the options.
Port Adelaide have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top. What a mark! Really good mark.
Motlop plays it on. Channels a long kick. Takes a simple grab. Taylor kicks it. Doing well with the mark. Elects to kick. Landed in his back on this occasion. Moves the ball by foot. Lysette winning plenty of the ball.
He's setting the example at the moment.
He has to hold on to those. The ball finds its way out of play. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Lysette with a big fist on it.
Play on.
A chance for Houston. Ball up on the outer side wing. Thumps it clear. Stephen puts his body on the line. Watts dug out the loose ball.
Big tackle.
Duncan just manages to release the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Butters decides to play on. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Hit the man hard. Well collected. Keeps it alive under some pressure. Gets it away. He can take off after that handball.
Let him up. Well,
Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. Clears the contest. Did well to get a hand in. Stephen needs a chance to rest. Able to release the kick. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He seems to always be in the contest, Hutto.
Jonas goes by hand. Gets a quick kick away. Marks now and can send it back.
Port Adelaide haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
That's holding the ball.
Great tackle.
Kick by Lysette. He got up high, but couldn't bring it down. Henry just handballs into space. Duncan might have overworked himself there. A clean collect. Quickly onto the boot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Port Adelaide have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Opportunity now for Benegola. Spears the ball. Ball spills. Putting on the bump was Burne-Jones. Just gets the kick away. Good mark. And looks to send it back. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
He gives away a free for in the back. Has to do better in that mark contest. The kick from Butters. Taking a nice grab.
Port Adelaide are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead. Big effort.
Jonas not wasting time. Elects to play on. Houston puts it on the boot. I suspect the Cats coach will want to have a few words back in the rooms after seeing his team go down like that. How did you see that one, Gary?
Both sides had their chances to stamp their authority on this one, but in the end, it was the finishing skills inside 50 that gave us the result.
This is a moment for the fans. It's all worth it for them, and you can see the outpouring of emotion right here and now.
This is what footy is all about. Absolute ecstasy for the players.
No matter how hard a team goes at it during the match, there's always energy left for the celebration.
You won't be able to wipe the smile off their faces. They will go down in history as the premiers.
That's the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.